Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Shaking Up the Game with your hosts, Haley
and Ari. Welcome back. Welcome
back.
Another week, another episode about Seattle sports.
Just never gets old, does it?
Because that's what we're here for.
You guys are never going to have anything to talk about. What do you mean you're going to put out an episode every week?
Fun fact, we actually don't shut up. Even if we wanted to, we can't. There's too much to talk about.
And we only record once a week, but our group texts with other sports people around the city go off every single day.
Yeah.
There's always things to talk about.
And it just goes to show that you don't know us if you ever tell us at any point and say, what are you guys going to talk about? Because I'll tell you right now, we'll find something to talk about. We can yap.
Yes. Talking is never a problem.
No, in fact, it's a problem to stop talking.
Everyone's like, please.
Okay, my hot take, random note, whatever, to start this episode this week is a shout out to Mina Kimes.
Yeah.
Big Mina Kimes fans over here. She just won Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah.
A brainiac on and off the field.
I love
so knowledgeable.
Women in STEM.
Yes. I'm like, go girl. Like, she's so knowledgeable in sports, obviously, and it's so fascinating in the worst way possible when, like, she clearly has cemented herself on ESPN and all of these shows, giving, like, great talking points and everything about the game. Like, I just think she's so knowledgeable. And then people in her Twitter DMs and stuff and comments are still just being like, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, you guys, she knows 1,000 times more than you could ever think that you know. Like, it's insane. And then I was like, and then she goes and wins Celebrity Jeopardy?
Dude.
These haters are rolling in the ground.
You could not speak to me if I won Jeopardy.
Oh, no. Actually, speaking of Jeopardy, my boyfriend and I have been watching Pop Culture Jeopardy on Netflix.
Would I be good at that? I feel like.
Yeah. Colin Jost or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, from SNL. He hosts it.
Oh.
And
it's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's a new episode every weekday.
Oh.
Yeah. It's super fun.
Love Netflix with new episodes every week.
Actually,
like weekday. That's fun.
Yeah. And I've grown up watching Jeopardy. However, what makes you think I knew a single answer on actual Jeopardy? Like, I would get one that week. It wouldn't be like...
And, like, celebrate to the
Oh,
nines.
yes.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, hey, remember, like, 3 days ago when I got that question?
The one about World War II?
Yeah. Like, just a random guess that I was like, blah, 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 and then it was right. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought.
I actually remember watching, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
We were just talking about that last night.
We would watch that a lot as a family, like, during dinner.
Same. We were just talking about that last night.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
With Regis.
Beep, boop.
Yeah.
Beep, boop. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd have to, like, phone a friend.
Yeah.
Dude, remember that guy that was about to win the $1 million and he had your lifelines.
Yeah.
He had the phone call lifeline left and he's like, I'm going to use my phone call. And Regis was like, oh yeah, who are you going to call? He's like, calls his dad. And he was like, Dad, I don't need your help, but I just wanted to tell you I'm about to win $1 million.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I know, me too.
That's a slay.
And I'll send you the video, but yeah, then he knew the answer.
That is exactly as hard as he thinks it is.
Absolutely.
Like, I can't.
I forgot about that show. They should bring that back.
I would be. Imagine if somebody called you as their lifeline and you didn't know the answer.
I'm doing God knows what too while they call because I'm like, I'm not ready for this.
No warning, nothing. You're like fucking just at Jersey Mike's, just snacking on a sub, watching some sport highlights, enjoying your Sunday. Just got dog food at Costco. Somebody calls you, hey, what is
just got dog food
a sedimentary rock? This is for $1 million. You're my lifeline.
Oh my God, Dale Lehman!
You're my lifeline. I'm like, fuck, I don't know, fuck $1 million.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you shouldn't have used that on me.
Exactly.
But you know what they could call me and ask about? Oh, did you want to talk about the sound or the party barge first?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say they could call me about the Mariners and I'd be pretty locked in.
Yeah. There was a Giggly Squad question on Pop Culture.
I saw.
Yeah.
I would have known that one.
There's a sports category, and I was like, oh, I'm locked the fuck in.
So good.
Yeah, the Sounders in the Rain are building a floating barge.
Yes.
For the World Cup.
Yes.
Basically just like these big old watch parties on floating docks.
Yeah.
What's a barge? Is it like
Yeah.
it's like a dock, right?
Yeah, dock.
Kind of like
On the water.
big platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the water. Allegedly it's free. So
But how does that work? Like, it's as many people as we can get on the barge?
Like, it's 2026. What's free?
Nothing is free.
Like,
nothing is free. And with how many influencers have already promoted that?
Yeah. That'll be interesting. I was cracking up, though, because, I mean, I think it's sick. Like,
like, we have to go.
Put me on the water. I don't care what I'm doing.
Hopefully the weather permits.
I know. And one of the first comments on one of the posts, one of the first comments was, why? And so everyone responded, why not? And I'm like, literally, why not?
Why is such an annoying answer.
Why?
See, we should go down
That's
and stay at the one hotel and then do it like that time.
Yeah. You're
Shout out to Shaking Up the Game.
You're on to something.
Okay, let's move into the rain check, starting with your Seattle Mariners, 2026 World Series champions, baby.
Period. And if you guys think we're delusional,
I am.
We said Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl. We said Mariners World Series last year. We were only 6 outs away. I mean, like, we're not that delusional.
No.
We are, but not right now.
It's called manifesting.
Exactly.
It's not delusion.
We're only second in the AOS at the moment. I know we don't care about standings in this moment.
And again, it's May.
It's May.
Why do you care about standings in May?
All it takes is a 2-week hot streak to go on, and we're Gucci. And you know what?
But why I'm dying is because we did a whole bit last month being like, no one looks at standings in April, and now we're like, no one, who looks at standings in May?
September comes. Who's looking at standings? Who cares? But, okay, here's a little bright spot for all y'all haters.
There's a lot of you.
The last time the Mariners started a season, 22 and 26, they ended up winning 90 games.
Whoa.
So, all it takes.
I'm not stressed.
I'm not either, because
I really am not stressed.
On that note as well, this could be both irritating but also comforting.
Okay.
We're leading our division in run differential by plus 14.
Wow.
Every other team in our division is negative, and by negative, the Athletics and the Rangers are both -2. The Astros and the Angels are -46 and 38. We are plus 14 run differential. So you can look at that and be like, wow, that's really fucking annoying. Why are we not above
winning
500?
more games? Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or you can take that as like, okay, we're scoring runs. We're doing much better than our division. A lot of our roster is injured right now.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is everyone to come back healthy and us to go on like a 2-week hot streak, and we're at first in the division, and then we're in the playoffs.
So 1,000%. You can't make the playoffs in May.
No.
You can't make the playoffs in June.
And take a look at the Yankees.
You can't make the playoffs in July. No. You can't make the playoffs in August.
Take a look at the Yankees, for example. I feel like every year they start off so hot out the gates.
Yeah.
They're the best team. And then like May, June, or April, May, June, it's like they just collapse and they don't do shit. And then come like September, they're like, oh, hi, we're relevant.
Yeah.
And then they get bounced in the wild card. So it's like in reality.
Not truly. I think like, as long as we stay on like an even directory.
Yeah.
What's that word?
Trajectory.
Spell that.
Trajectory.
Spell that.
Don't do that.
Because why did I watch your mouth say it and I was thinking it was like trajectory.
Trajectory.
This is a trajectory.
Well, I know it's not directory. That's at the mall.
Miss those.
They still have them.
Trajectory. Yeah, that word.
Yeah.
I don't know what was happening to me there.
Mina Kimes, I believe, speaking of her, is
please use it in a sentence.
Is hosting a spelling bee or something, so maybe you should.
Oh, yeah. Take a trip. Okay. Anyways, if the Mariners just stay on a good path.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Yeah. Synonyms.
But not the running path, the base path.
And we just slightly improve.
Yes.
Because literally, not even joking, you do not want to be peaking at this time
No.
of the year, but you also don't want to be so far down again that
We
you're
don't
going to
wanna-
put yourself
Yeah.
in a horrible spot.
Exactly. We don't want to get in like
But-
a hole where we can't get out
Yeah,
of.
this is nothing to be stressed out about.
No.
All of you new baseball fans.
Oh my God. And then it's like the fans that have like are diehard lifelong fans. And I'm like, you're the worst. You're actually like I was deep in a Twitter hole last night.
What
and, about 11:30 p.m. about my typical time.
Yeah, because we got a group text from Ari about 11:50 on her bullshit. So.
Nobody is safe past the hour of 11 p.m. Let's just say that.
No,
Nobody is safe.
It's my favorite thing to wake up to. And also what I've been really loving about our multiple group chats is there's specific things that go to specific people. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot. I'm like, I'm going to file this under these two people. I'm going to fax this one over here to these two. They'll get that one.
When I saw that one this morning, I was like, oh, that's why it was in this group, but not that group. And these are all Seattle
and you guys,
sports.
This is literally the definition of Seattle sports building a community.
Yeah.
There's a community in Seattle sports. And let's just say, like, it's nice being able to talk about these things that share the same
oh my gosh.
opinions.
No, it's so good. So anyways, you were going on a rabbit hole about lifelong fans.
Yeah, and these people were like just absolutely giving up on the Mariners and saying we're in a hole that we can't get out of. And one of the like Mariners popular Twitter accounts, not associated with Mariners, but and they were like 1 game back. And it was just that response every time. One game back, 1.5 game back, or whatever it is. And I was just cracking up because I'm like, y'all are ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You guys. We're not in a hole.
No.
Do we need to be performing better? 1,000%. However, half our damn roster is on the IL.
If you think this is a hole, then you really aren't a Mariners fan.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we've been way worse.
Like forever.
Yes. Like,
And I think really what the whole problem is because of how good they did last year.
Totally.
And then when the hype, the hysteria is like still going to the next year.
Yes.
That's why like when we lost the first month, everyone was like, "What the fuck? Like
Yeah.
they're not winning." Blah blah blah. And I'm
unrealistic
like,
expectations.
Yes, like because they thought it was just automatically gonna like just falls from October into March. I'm like, guys, nope.
No, that's not how it works.
Nope. And so, yeah, that's confusing coming from lifelong fans because I'm like, again, we're used to this.
We weren't, like I said, I think last week or the week before, like we weren't like phenomenal all season long last year.
We made a run in September,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
We were
so-
not going to make the playoffs.
So honestly, we're ahead of the times this year. Everybody just fucking relax, okay? And if you see me bitching about it on the Instagram, just go along with it. Just know that I'm still telling y'all to calm down and relax.
No, how long are we going to have to tell people to calm down and relax?
Probably until October.
I was going to say until the playoffs, until they go to the games and act like, I've been writing for this team all year.
No,
I'm like,
because I was having to hold myself because I forget sometimes that we're on our quote-unquote business account, which is when I should probably switch and go on my personal and just rip these people to shreds.
and then they're like, co-host of Shaking Up the Game, click.
Report for bullying. But, like, I saw one and I was just like, okay, jump ship now.
Yeah.
You do not get to jump back on
No,
board.
the party barge is closed.
It is closed. Gates are up. No more.
This is not
come
a free
playoffs.
event.
No, not free. No more when it come playoffs. Like, I saw what you said on May 18th.
See, that's what I mean.
F no.
If all of you haters that are hopping off the Mariners bandwagon,
You don't
right
get to
now,
hop back on later.
you do not. I better not see you at the playoffs this year because there's plenty of other people that will ride for them in May.
Exactly. Speaking of riding.
What do we mean? Vetter Cup?
Fuck the Vetter Cup.
Fuck the Vetter Cup. You know what I didn't realize?
What
though, like,
the fuck even is this?
no, I don't
stupid
get
thing?
it. It's some rock and roll thing, isn't
No,
it?
you want to hear what this is why it's just so stupid. It's obviously like it started last year, so it's not even like a long lasting like thing that's been going on.
This is a part of MLB rivalry
Yes.
weekend. And
So-
it's like Seattle
Like,
and San Diego.
like,
I'm
remember
like-
last year when they announced it, we were all like scratching our heads, like, wait, we have a rivalry with San Diego? Like, that's news to me. Since when?
No, I don't
What'd
even
you
think
guys do to us?
I don't even think people in San Diego know Seattle exists.
No, like we were all just looking at each other like that Spider-Man meme. Like, wait, we have a rivalry?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It would make sense with like the Blue Jays maybe, or
Oh,
like
that's a rivalry I could get behind.
yeah. But rivalry weekend is like fun because it's like the Astros and the Rangers play, or like
The Mets and the Yankees.
Mets and Yankees, Angels and Dodgers, the Pirates and the Phillies. Like,
Yeah.
that's all fun. And then I guess Seattle and San Diego were like, Eddie Vedder. He lived in San Diego, moved to Seattle in the 90s, started Pearl Jam. But you want to hear the best part about all of this? Eddie Vedder doesn't give a rat's ass about either of these teams. He's a diehard, lifelong Chicago Cubs fan. Excuse me? There's no dog in this fight.
No, and we have no business calling our rivalry the Vedder Cup.
No, and like he was literally even seen last year when the Padres and the Cubs played each other in the wild card round. Mm-hmm. He was dead ass on the field in a Cubs jersey, holding a Cub, and was all hyped because they beat the Padres and bounced them from the wild card playoffs. So the Padres like hate him, and they're like, "Why are we playing this cup for him?" And it's so prime example of just like corporate getting a hold of a joke and then just like making it not funny.
Yeah.
Like I think that like when it started last year, we're all kind of like, oh, the Vedder Cup, oh, like it's funny, like rivalry weekend. Oh, this is silly. And then like MLB was like, ooh, let's make this a real thing. And now we're like, no, now it's not funny anymore.
No.
You ruined the joke.
Like, not funny at all.
It's dumb.
When Portland gets a baseball team.
There we go.
Which God only knows why you're wanting that to happen. I don't know. That's crazy. But
I want Portland to get all the teams so we have a legit rivalry.
Yeah, the I-5 rivalry would be insane.
The WNBA now, the Portland Fire and the Seattle Storm now have
Fire.
their rivalry back, which
Sonics and the Blazers. But the Trailblazers being for sale and that whole situation is actually inhibiting the negotiations currently for the Sonics. So fuck them.
Period.
No, fuck Portland. Fuck Portland. Oh my God.
Oh, it's not genuine. You can't say it.
I've had a stroke all day. Fuck
Portland.
Portland.
Honestly, like I want to go. Like I'm jealous that like the White Sox and the Cubs can be like, fuck you, Chicago's mine. They're like, no, Chicago's mine. Or the Mets and the Yankees. Like you guys can fight over like your little freeway rivalry, and then we're over here like,
no, we have no business.
San Diego. The farthest team in California, even. Like, hello?
Dude, no business.
So dumb. So, yeah, we don't even need to... That's all we need to speak of that
stupid
fucking series, because it was a season sweep, so that's just even more fucking dumb.
Yeah, no. Short memory.
Short memory, because
I don't remember even playing the Padres. Moving on to
playing the Astros last week. We owned them, and I was like, well, that was quickly forgotten.
Well, you know, someone did tell me yesterday, like, it is fascinating the amount of baseball that is played.
Facts.
Because it really is, like, you blink and you're like, oh, I'm 2 games into our next series. No, because and then honestly, the other day
we record every Tuesday, and it's like, by the time when I was like putting together these notes, I was like, the Astros? That was like 3 weeks ago.
Dude, I barely remember them.
Week. And I was like, did we not talk about them last week? And
it's crazy.
Like, what the fuck?
There could be like 3 series that happens between every episode that we record.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But one thing to note in that Houston Astros series was Cal Raleigh did finally break out of his slump. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Josh Naylor and the entire dugout erupting and cheering, because it was like, oh my God. He actually had 2 hits.
And I like that Cal did it too. Like, he wasn't taking the slump that seriously.
No, he was like, this is finally. And then Josh Naylor, it wasn't the actual ball that he hit, but Josh Naylor just found a ball in the dugout.
Yeah,
and like gave it to him. And he was like, yeah, like, this is the slump ball. But then unfortunately, right after Cal Raleigh said,
I need a break.
Yeah, I'm going to the IL.
I need a break.
First time in his career.
Wow.
I think it really goes to show how tough of a fucking player he is.
Yeah.
And also how horribly the manager or the Mariners managed the situation, because he should have gone on the IL weeks ago.
Yeah, clearly. For sure. And how much he deserves the MVP award last year, because he quite literally put his body on the line so much that his body is still hurting.
Yeah, I mean, he never really had like a true
He caught like 150 something games last year.
Mm-hmm.
with the playoffs and then barely had a break because pitchers and catchers report to spring training before everybody else.
And then WBC.
And then he played in the WBC. Yeah.
It's just kind of like
rigged.
Poor guy. I think honestly almost all the players that played in the WBC like got off to a pretty rough start this season.
Yeah, it does. It really is like
a shitty time for it. Let's be real.
So shitty. And like every player in the MLB that's been playing long enough is their bodies are really like used to this schedule. Like I'm gonna have X amount of time off. Obviously the Mariners had the least amount of time off than they've ever had because they played the longest.
Yeah, and listen, we're new to this.
That's what I mean. We're not used to this.
Usually we have a couple more months than everyone else.
They played until early November. It was the end of October. Because the World Series was in November. It was the last like 2 weeks. It was like October 20th.
Game 2 of the World Series was on my birthday, and I'm still pissed about it.
Yeah, but the Mariners were playing on like October 20th. Mm-hmm. And then they report in like February.
Yeah. And it's not like they're just sitting ducks. Like, I'm sure come January, they're like, okay.
Yeah, no, totally.
Hit the gym again, start getting going, So that's like, what, a month and a half, 2 months?
Yeah, so then Mitch Garver starts catching for Cal Raleigh. Then he gets hurt. And now we have the third string catcher, Prada.
Yeah.
Honestly,
gotta like him.
Wild take here from Haley.
Okay, let's hear it. I'd love wild takes.
Well, I'm not going to say he's the best catcher in our organization, but...
Whoa, okay, let me check your temperature.
No, I was just, in reality, if Cal doesn't sign that contract when he did...
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at Prada, and in my opinion, solid catcher.
Well, I'm taking him over Mitch Garver.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think like we got rid of Harry Ford last year, who was our prospect catcher. Pareda's like pretty solid, like stature wise. Mm-hmm. Honestly, he threw out 2 guys in that first game by like 3 feet.
Yeah, and I think that is a prime example of the more at bats you get, the more plate appearances behind. Mm-hmm. The bat, like just actually as a catcher the entire game, the more appearances, the more games that you get to play, the better you're going to get. Totally. And that's just baseball. That's why like when players are in a massive slump and everyone's like, send them down. It's like that actually, like that whole Cal Raleigh slump situation was like, you can't send them down because that's not going to help your slump. You have to just continue
working through it.
At bats and seeing the ball and continue to do that. Otherwise, you're just going to dig yourself into a hole where it's like...
Right. I think what I'm trying to say is he should jump over Mitch Garver in the
1,000%.
Yeah. So if Cal's out, Pareda's next.
Yes. Yes.
That's where I'm going.
And
not to confuse anyone.
You know what? I'm over Cal.
One-hit wonder. No, I'm joking, you guys. I'm joking. But I'm just saying, like, because everyone was really upset that we got rid of Harry Ford.
Yeah.
But, like, looking at, like, what a typical catcher looks like body-wise, all the things, like, I'm taking Pareda over Harry Ford. So I've been pleasantly surprised. He's had a few good at-bats, like 13 pitch at-bats. Again, more getting comfortable. And just his catching ability. Like, he was gunning those guys down at second base. Yeah. Out by 2 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
like, one of the guys almost turned around and went back to first because he was out by so much.
Yeah. I think that whole Harry Ford situation was just comical because in reality, like, we just didn't have a use for him. I think that, like... And I did appreciate the Mariners kind of being like, we're going to waste your career at this point.
Totally. Like, it was the right call.
Go play and actually get playing time. However, the pitchers that we got in return, was that fair?
I don't remember.
I think it might have been.
Yeah, maybe.
He's been great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the bullpen's been holding on lately too as well, which has been...
Mm-hmm. Thank God. Another young guy that continues to shine on defense this year, Cole Young, now has 11 defensive runs saved, which is leading the MLB infielders and ranks tied for second in the major leagues among all defensive players.
Yeah, he's fucking killing it.
Killing it.
And
his web gems are over and over. He's playing second base for the Mariners this year, starting second baseman, which... to our point, it has been a very big question mark
We
spot
have not
for
had a solid one since Robinson Cano.
facts.
Like,
Say what we said. Their
Yeah.
second baseman. The Mariners struggle with two positions: second base and left field. It's just always been
so
like
true.
if you look in the history books, like good left fielders in the last 20 years, like Raul Ibanez,
Raul Ibanez.
which
Yeah,
phenomenal.
facts.
But second base has always been a problem since Brett Boone.
Honestly, like,
and
I
like
just,
Robbie, we love you.
yeah.
But
It's very, it feels phenomenal having a
Feels-
solid second baseman. He is making plays. He's covering for some shortstop plays.
John Paul,
C.
is
John
that his
Paul.
real name?
That's the way he's playing shortstop. John Paul. Okay.
What is
When
his-
he's at bat, that's my boy JP.
why?
In the field, John Paul.
Dude, some people commenting because okay, let's segue into this. Into JP Crawford.
Mhm.
Ari and I posted last week that obviously we believe Colt Emerson should have been called up. He should serve some time at shortstop. A lot of people like some people were like, well, he's not been great at the plate. Talking about JP. I'm like, again, tell me you haven't been watching Mariners baseball without telling me because JP has had a great year offensively.
He is literally one of the best leadoff hitters.
Yeah. Defensively not. Okay.
Those are two different people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
anyways,
You can't,
yes.
I mean, where we're at right now, you cannot take JP out of the lineup if we're being completely
Yes.
honest.
Which we have said. I have
Yes.
never said take him out of the hitting lineup, okay?
You suggested DHing.
Why are people so against that idea?
I don't know, but it's, you know what's funny is ever since we called up Colt Emerson on Sunday,
Yes.
I've seen a lot more comments about the possibility. Why don't we just DH JP?
Okay.
And I'm like, I
No, I swear
am
to
gonna
God.
crash out.
I swear to God.
Like, we just got our heads chopped off because we suggested that last week.
Yeah, so we have never said that JP Crawford shouldn't be in the lineup. We have suggested maybe a DH. What is really throwing off this whole situation? Because one, bullying works. You force Colt Emerson to be called up, and what do you know? They
Yeah,
called him up.
unfortunately, I think this was sooner than anticipated due to Brendan Donovan
Yeah.
returning to the IL again.
And I'm saying this is what is causing the whole problem is because when you call Colt Emerson up, God forbid JP can't play third base because he can't even play shortstop.
No.
So Colt Emerson, being the star he is, can play shortstop, and he comes up and he's like, "I'll make my debut at third base because I'm that good."
Throw me where you want.
No, like you guys actually think
Yeah.
about this because in reality, a shortstop and a second baseman, the middle infield
Yeah.
spots, you could kind of interchange them.
Yeah.
But as we're seeing, Brendan Donovan not having a great year at third base is because he's normally a second baseman. Going from a middle infield spot to a corner position is not apples to apples.
Correct.
So having Colt Emerson come up and on his first day when he's been playing shortstop, the whole farm system and everyone's just like, "Yeah, that's normal."
Yep.
I'm like, "Hi guys."
It's honestly mind blowing. And so that was a lot sooner than we thought. We were saying like, okay, let's bring him up like before August. So it's not like, or September. So we're not
Yes.
thrown in the ring of fire and be like,
Right.
hey, we got to win some games or we're out of the playoffs.
I didn't know Brendan Donovan was glass though.
Okay, so crazy thing about Brendan Donovan, which I guess I didn't really realize, I don't know, do too much investigating when we signed him. But I think it's like he's only played more than 110 games once in his career.
Oh, yeah.
And so
yeah.
remember when we got him, we were like utility player. Like he's a true, genuine utility player.
Oh, yeah, could play outfield.
Yeah, and I genuinely think it is because he can't play a whole season healthy.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. So that is why Colt Emerson is essentially being plugged in at third at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I guess he's more reliable at third than, say, Brendan Donovan. And then the shortstop position, I guess, could essentially be one of those swap out positions. Like Brendan Donovan would technically be the new Leo Rivas.
Yeah, well, precisely problem B. There's two problems here. Brendan Donovan is glass.
Well, now we have a problem because now we don't have a solid third baseman and shortstop.
Yeah. And Leo Rivas can't hit the side of a barn.
Correct. Yeah, we optioned him, by the way.
Yeah.
Roster move.
I love Leo
Alert.
Rivas, but holy moly. So
I know.
that is like really compounding that was obviously Colt Emerson got called up because Brendan Donovan is on the IL again.
Mm-hmm.
And Leo Rivas, who's been backing up Brendan Donovan at third base, like is having a really hard time at the plate.
Yes.
I'm saying that as nice as I can say it. So now the Mariners are really in a freaking pickle.
Yeah.
Where you either keep letting Leo Rivas be out there and not getting a hit and wasting a spot in the lineup.
Right.
Or you call Colt Emerson up and you make him play third base instead of shortstop.
Exactly. Because if I'm being honest, Leo Rivas, I don't think was horrible at third.
No.
Yeah.
If we could give Leo Rivas's defensive play to JP and JP's bat to Leo Rivas, we'd be onto something and we wouldn't have so many fucking problems. Okay?
I know. Like, that is the definition of our issue. That whole side of the field right now, it's like one of them is great defensively, shit at the plate. The other one is complete opposite. And it's like, you guys, can we do some like voodoo Etsy witch shit and like mix all of our potions together?
Yeah, and Colt and Naylor on the right side of the
fantastic player. Colt Emerson.
Cole Young and Naylor on the right side of the infield. Like, can you guys please figure that out?
Josh Naylor is like, I'm either going to die from the splits every damn game.
Okay.
Or from these balls getting pegged at my head.
Okay. You know what, guys? Like, we're going to say what we're going to say here. I understand. So now we're in the situation. Yes, Colt Emerson's up. He's going to be your third baseman. This is what it is. Everyone coming for us being like, obviously JP's the shortstop. Like, he's our shortstop. He's going to be the shortstop all year. You guys, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get the love for JP. What I'm saying, though, is y'all ain't going to love these airs.
Right.
When it's for the playoffs and for a trip to the World Series. JP throwing the ball to the dugout ain't going to be so forgivable then. And then you guys are going to be like, wow, it would be really nice to have Colt Emerson at shortstop.
Crazy fucking concept, eh?
Like,
yeah.
You guys, there's balls going into the dugout twice.
I'm like, at this point, I'm like, is he doing it on purpose?
This is so like, Brad Miller.
No way. Oh.
Brad Miller used to huck those things into the stands.
Like, there's just ain't no way.
And then he gets a pitch hit into his arm, and I'm like, oh no.
Yes.
It's going to be worse.
Yes.
I don't know.
And then I was like, wait, ironically, now JP's out of the game. Are we going to toss that boy Colt over at shortstop after all?
Dude, we can do frat boy left side of the field and put Cole Young in, but then we don't have a second baseman again.
Right.
See, either Brendan Donovan has to get healthy or Leo Rivas needs to learn how to hit. I mean, one of those two things
I'm
has
also
to happen.
curious, potentially, what we could do at the trade deadline.
Well, yeah.
Eugenio Suarez is probably going to come back and play third. And everything will be resolved.
What I was just going to say is, you think now you sign Eugenio to play third base, and right now we would have him at third, and you would have Colt Emerson at shortstop.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And does JP, Dom Canzone, and Luke Riley, do they all hit? Are they all lefties?
Sure are.
Yeah, see, we need some righties up in that bitch.
You know what we need? A righty that isn't Rob Refsnyder, okay? God, I'm on one today. I don't even care.
No, I don't care either.
No, but see, I don't care. These bad things are happening with the Mariners where it's really hard because we signed Rob Refsnyder specifically to hit left-handed pitchers because we have so many lefties. Yes. And he cannot hit a left-handed pitcher to save his life.
Nope.
So we can't even play him. So they're leaving the lefty hitters in there. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Ari and I have a bone to pick with you guys. There's a lot of bones here.
Yeah, a lot of bones to pick.
Call me stupid. Call me crazy. Why can't you hit both pitchers? Okay.
You know what? If it were just me, I would just hit the fucking ball, okay? Like, what's all this stupid funny business for anyways?
I just think that, like, you know, when you're younger and blah, 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 like, why are we at the peak of our athleticism in professional baseball career? Yes. And we have to do dipsy-do. And if you are a left-handed hitter, you have to go against right-handed pitchers. But if you're lefty, you got, like, what are we doing here? You know what Cal said? Cal said,
I'm going to be valuable no matter fucking what.
I'm going to earn my whole contract because I'll just switch around. Yeah. I'll bat lefty and then I'll bat righty. How about that?
There won't be a time where you don't see Cal Raleigh at that play, whether it's left, right, or behind it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "This is my fucking plate,
He
y'all.
owns all sides of the plate.
My whole plate, baby."
Are we
Like,
giving players 50% of their contract if they can only hit against 50% of the pitchers?
I think we should. I think we
I
should.
mean, I'm just getting confused.
Because if I'm like a young player right now, if I'm like in high school, college, I'm taking a note of this and being like, I'm going to
Learn.
work on the other side hitting this fucking baseball so I can be a switch hitter, because I think that is probably one of the most valuable
Yes.
attributes to have in baseball.
Or just learn how to hit
And like
a lefty.
you don't have to be like perfect on both sides, but like
No.
I'm talking like we're batting 300 lefty and like 100 righty, like. But we've been playing baseball our whole life. You didn't just want to like for
No,
shits
it
and
was
gigs be like, hey, what's it like on the other side?
It was like really bad. Like when Rob Refsnyder can't hit, so they had to leave Luke Raley in. The announcers are literally speaking like, because then he was going against a lefty pitcher, and they were already speaking like that was an automatic out. And sure enough, it was 3 pitches, and he struck out looking silly. And I'm like, I understand.
And the other teams know that too.
Yes. And I'm not, we're smart enough to understand that obviously the pitchers are also at their peak, right? These are the best pitchers you'll ever see. And they know that, you know, they're making it essentially impossible. With the way, the slider from a lefty pitcher to a lefty hitter, it's basically like driving away from the hitter. It is pretty much impossible to hit. I'm just saying something's got to give at some point. Or is this just how the Mariners have constructed their lineup and it's just frustrating us even more, but other teams don't have to really deal with it?
That's what I don't get.
Okay, where's our manager at? Is he getting kicked out again? What is going on here?
Yeah. So, Colt 45 season loading.
So yes,
What a guy.
Hate to be right, but they called Colt Emerson up, and what do you know, guys?
Dude, youngest Mariners player to make their MLB debut since Felix Hernandez in 2005.
Wow.
Colt is 20 years old, and Felix was 19. He also was, like, in the lineup for the Tacoma Rainiers game that Sunday, and, like, 3 hours and 15 minutes later had to be in Seattle.
Yes!
You know that boy was zooming on I-5 through 5. Got somewhere to be! Beep, beep.
I know, I was like, are we going to give him a police escort?
Something?
I-5 alone could take 2 hours of that time.
God, like, could you imagine you finally get the call of your MLB debut and you got to fucking drive on I-5?
Dude. And they're like,
past
sorry.
broken down wild waves? Like, fuck.
No, and they're like, wait, that lane's closed for the World Cup.
Construction. He's like, oh my God.
I'm like, y'all, the World Cup's in 3 weeks. Give it up. Because it's not going to be done. So, like, call it a day. Okay?
No, literally.
I'm so over it.
Yeah. But then, Struck didn't really do much on Sunday. That's okay. He still had some good at-bats.
Oh, yeah.
Which I was proud of.
Yes.
And his family couldn't be there. So he was being polite and waiting for his family to show up Monday night.
Yeah.
And hit a 3-run bomb for his first MLB hit.
Why do so many storybook things like that happen?
You can't make that shit up.
It's so amazing.
It's a Disney movie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And fun fact, that ball went right over Jared Kelenich's head, if anyone recalls our last top 6 prospect at the time of their call-up 5 years ago, almost to the date.
Yeah. Who also hit a home run as his first
2-run bomb, yep. Multi-hit homer. First hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then he, like, started kicking coolers.
Yeah, so let's not do that, Colt Emerson. Keep this kid away from coolers, all right? Because I'm not doing that trajectory again.
I think Jared Kelenic got away from the cooler story too fast. We got to bring that back.
Yeah, we did not talk about that
because, you know, like Reese McGuire, like...
We can talk about that again.
That story...
I still talk about that.
That story is never left, and it will never leave.
Anyone getting caught jerking off in a parking lot, I'm talking about that for the rest of my life. I
Walmart.
don't care. A Walmart parking lot at that. Not even a Nordstrom parking lot.
Not anyone getting... That's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Anyone that signed a contract for that amount of money and is jerking off at a parking lot and not their home.
Correct. Yeah, the jerking off isn't the problem.
Right.
It's in the parking lot of a Walmart.
It is the lack of
with non-tinted windows.
It's the lack of tinted windows. That's what I was going to say.
Like, brother, you didn't think any of this through?
Also, long enough for someone to notice you, call the police, the police to show up, and you're still pantsless.
Yeah, I think that we need to, like, talk about these things more often.
But anyways, I think Jared Kelenic did, like, he had a pretty solid downfall.
Yeah, he did. Honestly forgot he was with the White Sox.
It's because he almost didn't make a roster.
Correct.
Remember? We talked about it.
So anyways, I am absolutely hyped for
Colt, baby.
Colts. JP handed him the trident. I don't know. It's kind of giving passing the torch, but maybe it's just me. Colt, after they of course interviewed him after, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, it means the world seeing their faces, seeing Julio, Randy, JP out on the front step waiting for me. Gosh, it means a lot. It really does."
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I mean, it was so. Of course, the stadium was electric, but seeing the dugout just like beaming with excitement for him, like it was so great. And of course, we have to mention our favorite Josh Naylor and JP. They, of course, handed him the trident, and then afterwards to give him the bucket of water after. You could see them like sneaking up behind, and it's literally like thing 1 and thing 2, and it's like JP and Josh Naylor like with the bucket to get him. It was so cute.
Josh's face was so cute when he did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something wild really quick. Well, you said something about Cole being young, and I was like thinking that when I looked at him.
Yeah, you can't even do a beer shower in the dugout or in the.
Is he not 21?
No, he's 20.
Okay, well,
I think he turns 21 in July, maybe.
Why I was gonna say this is crazy is because I thought that the reason why I like even dawned on me how young he is when
he looks young.
No, that and when they pan to his family, I was like, his dad's kind of like a daddy.
No, facts. I was like, cute young little family.
Right, I'm in my 30s. Like, his dad's probably the dateable age for me.
He's probably 45.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I immediately saw his family. I was like,
How old is this kid again?
Well, if he's 20, I mean, they could be, you know what I mean?
He could be like 42.
He
could have had him at 21.
Well, I mean, technically, you could have them younger than that.
Easily. Yes.
But, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh, so now, like, as we get older, the families.
Oh, yeah, it's not about the players anymore, baby girl. It's about the dads.
No,
I'm kidding.
I'm not talking about my dating life. I'm saying, like, or the lack thereof. Thanks. This podcast isn't helping. It's hindering.
We're looking in the wrong direction. You're looking at the field, and I'm like, look over to your right.
Yeah, I need to be looking at, like, Diamond Club.
Yes.
But I mean, like, as these debuts keep getting made, as we get older, like, when you're seeing the families of the kids making debuts, the families just look younger and younger because these kids are literally debuting at, like, 19 years old. Yes.
It's insane. And honestly,
and Ari and I are 20, but...
That's what we tell ourselves. 20, and I'm 150 pounds, and I'm 5'4".
I was going to say 21, because people are like, I see you guys slamming drinks at Edgar's.
Correct. We just turned 21.
Yeah.
But I think he will be of age come playoff times if he wants to do a couple beer showers then.
That is insane.
And honestly, watching him, like, during the game, I was like, you are little.
Yeah.
Like, his face, like, baby face. I'm like, do we have peach fuzz yet?
No, it's robbery.
But then, you playing like an MLB player already, so period.
No, yeah, the players are getting younger. You're so right. I'm going to have to go to the stands.
It's pretty crazy.
Okay, we got to get into the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes, the Mariners going on a road trip, so out of sight, out of mind, baby.
Yeah, yeah. What's up? We got Seahawks things to speak of.
Yeah, we do.
We apparently we can only get through 2 teams in this episode.
Yeah, apparently.
God
moving on
us.
to the Seattle Seahawks, just another load of bullshit and disrespect headed our way.
I think we need to start with the latest disrespect that came out last night, courtesy of Instagram.
Yeah,
and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Thank you. I really appreciate him because he's usually very quiet on social media. Like, he'll post pictures traveling and things like that, but you're not typically seeing a daily Instagram story and no, like, BS posted. However, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Offensive Player of the Year, received his trophy from the NFL Honors.
For Defensive Player of the Year. He's just so good that he got both.
Yeah. Yeah, he received his trophy, and it did not say Offensive Player of the Year. It said Defensive Player of the Year. Engraved. His
name on the top.
How many people did that go through? Even the engraving company, not one person thought like, hey, I watched the NFL last year since I make these trophies for the NFL.
Yeah, at least I know
like
something.
I know something. You don't got to know much, but you would
No.
know that he won offensive player and he's a wide receiver.
Yeah.
I don't know. Call me crazy. And you guys still were like, yep, like initiate signing off.
Send.
And
there's even that weird gap too,
Yes.
where it's like of the like where the year.
Yes.
There's even a weird gap. I'm like,
you guys didn't only engrave the trophy, you actually then boxed it up and sent it to him and still didn't fucking notice.
yeah. Insanely embarrassing for the NFL.
So embarrassing.
Like that's bad. There's literally no excuse for that. And I think also the reason why it's just even more bullshit because the whole Drewski thing when he was awarded that very prestige honor.
Yep.
Drewski,
At the NFL Honors.
At the NFL Honors, Drewski thought it would be a funny little bit to make fun of his name.
Call him outside of his name.
Because you're too illiterate to pronounce it correctly. So screw you, Drewski.
He can pronounce it. He was just trying to be funny.
Which also
gets signed off by the producers of the NFL Honors because he didn't just go rogue. That joke went through approval.
Yep. So they're totally fine disrespecting him in that regard. And then this as well. And it's like, okay, you guys.
And he was irritated by that because Drewski went on like Jimmy Fallon or something afterwards and he mentioned that he texted JSN and apologized and JSN never responded. So JSN felt the type of way that we all as fans thought he felt. You win a prestigious award for the first time. You win the Super Bowl.
And somebody makes a mockery of your name as a joke?
With like a very culturally inappropriate word.
Yes.
Not just like, oh, I said it wrong. Like I used the wrong syllable.
Yeah.
You said it in the derogatory name.
Oh, that was bad. Yeah.
I think for that to go through the NFL and that never be addressed, like the NFL didn't put out a statement to say we apologize for Drewski on our behalf because he is speaking on your behalf. Every person that you have on that stage that's handing out awards
are people that you guys invited to be there to present the award.
Because you guys had to make it like a comedian thing when that whole was...
This wasn't a Netflix special. Okay, this wasn't a Kevin Hart
Right.
Netflix special.
There was no need to have comedians there.
No.
But anyways, JSN posted the trophy on a story and was like, I have to out. Because, he never posted about the Drewski thing.
He said the disrespect is honestly crazy.
Yep. And so he posted and was like, y'all can have the trophy back, but keep it in the history books. Trophy drop.
Mic drop. No, big facts. So prepare for him to win it again this year because I think he's going to go fucking demon time. He's like, oh, y'all want to keep pissing me off?
Y'all got anything to say about my wide receiver?
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
You. Yeah, big time.
No, you just lit another fire up our team's asses because as little as you guys are going to make that seem like, oh, that's just a little fuck up. Oops. No way is NFL sending trophies out that hasn't gone through a million people.
Dude, yeah. It's one of the biggest organizations in the damn near almost the world at this point.
Yes.
You know that there's a 10-step procedure for everything that they do.
It wasn't like one little intern was responsible for making this trophy and getting his address and sending it out to him and did it. No.
But I'll tell you, that group of interns fired today.
Gone. See
they
ya.
freaking better be. Oh, they cut me?
Yeah.
They did.
You're cut.
I hope so, because that's bad.
NFL schedule was officially released.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Of the
Seahawks
schedule or the video?
Oh, the video.
It was good.
Did you not fucking watch it?
Oh my god, I watched it. I almost said the perfume.
Yeah, the cologne video.
Yes.
Oh my god, you scared me. I was about to say cut the tapes, y'all.
No, I was getting awkward. I didn't know what to say.
Oh, you don't like it? Oh.
I liked it. I'm saying like I already see on our notes that super random. I just sometimes when I think it's funny, but I think sometimes it's so random that it doesn't like. Yeah. Like usually the people that succeed the most at, like I think it's funny in its own way. Like that same trailer could have dropped during the season, and I thought it would be funny. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? But in these situations where teams are like coming out with this content for the schedule release, it's usually about something that's like trending and that like
Yes.
the time, right?
Right.
Like in May 2026,
Yeah.
like something that would be relevant to
Yeah.
people. Like, you know what I mean?
Or very well known.
Or well known.
Yeah.
Like, it just seemed kind of like a random.
No, it was very random.
So that's hard for me to be like, oh,
I just
it's not in the top 5.
No, I liked the one that they did for the Rams where it was like the number 2 conversion or whatever point.
Yes.
2 point.
Yes.
But they like named it like number 2.
Yes.
And then what they did for the Niners, it was like substation.
Substation was the funniest.
Yeah, like that was funny.
The Philly 2-hand, like all
Yes.
the things they did, just and then using like the Seattle, influential actors and stuff that were obviously all at the playoff games and stuff. All those things were great. I just think the cologne piece.
I will
was weird.
say, obviously, the Chargers was phenomenal per usual. They did Halo, but what's so good about theirs is all the Easter eggs. Like you have to watch it like 5 times to get all the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And of course, they did great. Honestly, I hate to say it, but the Cowboys did like a Tyler takeover, and I enjoyed it. It was like 3 Tylers from their team. And then they went through their schedule and like picked out all the other Tylers and like did like mission intel, and so that was entertaining. Honestly, liked the Jets. They did color theory, so they did like little painting colors and stuff. It's just like very It's like ASMR. Like you just sit there and watch it, and you're like, oh, this is really entertaining. The Titans was fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen that.
You have to watch the Titans one.
I got to go back and like watch them all.
They go through like every place of their schedule and like go up on the street of Nashville and go up to like doppelgangers of people that are like associated with that city.
That's
like,
funny.
See, they found
like
some
like
big
that.
like white guy bald, and he was like talking about like the Philly security guard. I forget his name, but he was like, "You?" And the guy's like, "No."
I'm dead.
And then they show a picture, and then it's super funny. So theirs was entertaining. The Colts did The Simpsons, which was fun.
Yeah.
The Bears did Roma Dunze as Bob Ross.
Okay, yeah.
And the Falcons did This Is Sports Center, but they did like This Is Falcons Football, and it's like the old Sports Center commercials. And then the Chiefs did like QVC, but like QV Chiefs, and it was like somebody doing QVC commercials. Yeah.
They should have done one at prison.
I was going to say, they should have done it at the local penitentiary, where Rashee Rice is currently, by the way.
Bro. Also, speaking of other drama in that list, did you see Dak Prescott?
No, what now?
He was caught at some recent event with his ex's, one of her bridesmaids. Of that wedding, that didn't happen?
I beg your fucking pardon?
Yeah, at some, like, event. And I'm just spreading rumors now, but... I mean, that happened, but I think the girl already made a statement being like, that wasn't true, or that it's not what it looks like, or something like that. And I'm like, or did you get caught?
Okay, Shaggy, it wasn't me.
Yeah, or did you get caught?
Well, you know what they also said about, what was her, Diana Rossini?
Well, I was going to say,
it wasn't me.
I was going to say, they also said nothing was happening.
And now we have a bookload of photos.
There's one thing about, majority of rumors like that, it's like, if there's photos, not like a whole made up rumor of like, oh, so-and-so was spotted with so-and-so, but there's
said, whatever,
no picture evidence, right?
Yeah.
Usually if there's a photo of 2 people at one thing and you think it's something,
I'm going to give it 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
going to come out and it's going to be something. Yeah, you can't fucking fool me. Okay.
Going back on that, wait, let me say my one last point on the cologne. I think all I was going to say what it was at the beginning, I think they should have got to the schedule part sooner. Because the beginning was like the AJ Barner thing. And at first I thought it was just about AJ Barner.
No, me too.
Yeah, I think that was what threw me off now that I'm picturing the beginning.
Yeah, no, I agree. So, schedule release. Home opener has been confirmed against the Patriots.
Who asked for that?
Us, so we could shove our banner reveal down their throat. Yeah. First time in a decade that the NFL season will start off exactly how it ended. Yeah. I feel like that's how it used to be.
With a ass whooping.
Yes. Period.
With an absolute... I'm saying like... I know the Patriots didn't ask for this. I'm dying. No. I'm dying at Patriots fans commenting on the posts of this season opener post, being like, finally, we get to get our revenge. We get to get our revenge already. I'm like, getting your ass beat in the Super Bowl, and if you were to win week 1, doesn't really...
it's giving. San Francisco 49ers winning week 1 and still hearing about it on May, whatever the date is today.
Clock it. We had to hear about the 49ers beating us week 1 last year, all year. Only for us to,
whoop their ass all season, then win the Super Bowl in their home stadium. But sure, week 1.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah, 1. You're not going
You
to
really
win.
did it to us.
The Patriots aren't going to win that game regardless, but you're telling me that would be getting revenge
or the
for
comment
you?
saying that the Seahawks got worse and the Patriots got better. I'm like, brother, your schedule also got a lot more harder. So
Yeah,
what-
your
you had a cupcake season last year, all right?
Clearly.
Y'all gonna be humbled very quickly this year.
Your quarterback is still going to look like he got off the school bus and be terrified of the dark side. And your coach is still going to be banging reporters. And focusing on zero game planning and probably taking a paternity test for the baby.
Yes.
That's his.
He's a little preoccupied. Guess who's not? Mike McDonald.
Never.
So I ain't worried about that. One thing I am worried about though about that game is it is the 5th most expensive NFL game of the season.
Yeah.
$875.
Shaking up the game. Would love to go.
No, we would love to go.
I know.
We will be going somewhere somehow. And if you see me in a tent on the side of I-5, mind your business. It's because I was at the game. Speaking of 5th most, we also have the 5th hardest schedule.
Well,
Behind, the Chargers at 4th, Rams at 3rd, Dolphins at 2nd, and the poor Cardinals at 1st. Like
new team.
they're gonna be a
Welcome.
slaughtered bird by the end of the season. The poor guys.
Dude, yeah. Speaking
And Jacoby Brissett holding out their bridge quarterback.
Well, he's also annoyed because he's had to pick up Kyler Murray's slack for the lunch. I'm sorry, but Kyler Murray signed with the Vikings.
Yeah.
Did you see his practice?
No. Like a little toddler running around.
Throwing interception after
Jeez.
interception with inner squad. And they were showing like Kevin O'Connell like not looking very thrilled. I'm like, yeah, are we confused, you guys? He wasn't good in Arizona, not just because he was trying not to be good. He's just not good.
You know what my favorite thing is?
What?
There's tape
No,
that
there's
y'all can
film.
watch.
That's what I
There's
mean.
footage. There's film. Y'all can watch.
He's been in the NFL 4 years. This
Like,
isn't like some like, oh my god,
more
JJ McCarthy
4.
like only throws footballs in hotels.
JJ.
Yeah, like
Yeah, no. I was talking about Kyler Murray too.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's film on him.
Yeah.
For years.
We can watch that and study and be like, you know what?
We don't have to be shocked that Kyler Murray is not going to win you a Super Bowl this year. I'm
And Justin Jefferson quite literally coming out and saying that he's like begging for a quarterback competition to
And
see who beats it out.
yeah, and I'm sure he's seen one practice and is already like
Anybody else?
calling his agent.
Anybody else?
Going, get me the fuck out of this place.
Bring back Sam Darnold. Sorry. Another kind of crappy thing about the schedule. I'm just gonna prepare my excuse now.
Oh yeah, because everyone else loves to use that.
Yeah, Niners. December will be rough. We have 3 consecutive weeks with short rest. Week 14 we play the Giants. Week 15 we play Philly, and then week 16 the fucking Rams.
Road games? I forget.
Giants and Philly are road games,
Great.
and we come home play Rams at home. Thank God.
So 2 cross-country travels. That's what I meant. That's what the Seahawks also don't get credit for is we travel the most miles. Similar to the Mariners.
Not this year, luckily.
No, I know. Yeah,
We don't have an international game.
I was
thank
just
God.
gonna say. I mean, like when the games
Typically,
only
yeah.
would happen in the United States, and now we're
Correct.
playing in Australia for whatever reason. But I'm just
We
like,
gotta give our Australian 12s.
no, I love Seahawks fan, but I'm just like, what are we doing?
Yeah, no.
But yeah, we're not playing
Thank
in Australia,
God, because
which the Rams and them are.
There's nothing that pisses me off more than a 6 a.m. game.
Oh God, no, that's your nightmare.
Yes.
You'd have to pull an all-nighter.
You put my favorite thing at my least favorite time of the day. That's just rude.
But you don't have to worry because you know who they're putting over there? Our least favorite teams.
I know, and I hope that they get stuck over there.
No, same. Quarantine. And then,
Isn't there some virus going around?
and then they have to forfeit the rest of the season.
Oh,
Ate by
bummer.
tarantulas. Anacondas. I've seen those.
And kangaroos.
I've seen those insane videos of
big
like the
spiders?
pythons. No,
Oh.
the big pythons that live
Yeah.
in like the rivers that literally eat people.
See, like, all of that's super unnecessary.
No, I'm like, go eat the 49ers.
There's
I don't
bugs.
care. Dude. I know.
There's
I
bugs to eat. We have to eat people?
Dude.
Or the big ass. Have you seen videos of the big ass spiders
Yes.
in Australia? I'm like, God, I would love to go down under. It's like so fun. And then I
No.
see one clip of that, and I'm like, immediately no.
No, I see a mosquito and I'm pissed off.
Insane.
Dude, they have like anacondas coming through into their homes.
Yeah, that's just an immediately fucking
It's
no for
similar
me.
to how I feel when I see that people in Florida have like alligators at their front door.
Oh, I know.
So you have to live in Florida and there's a chance
Or
of
when
you
they're
getting
like
an alligator?
out golfing, and then they have to
No.
be like stopped on the golf course because an alligator decides
No.
to fucking go across the street or
If we-
go across the
Fairway.
fairway.
If
And I'm
that's
like,
one place if we lived there, I would not make you golf.
you couldn't pay
But we
me.
would never live in Florida. 'Cause-
Correct.
For many reasons.
One last thing, Seattle sports. The Seattle Storm.
Correct.
1-3 starts. Not phenomenal. We are 5th currently
Wah, wah.
in the Western Conference.
How many total games do the Storm play in a season?
I don't like this trivia question.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just genuinely asking.
I don't know.
Okay, we got to look into that.
I forget.
Because, you know, let's... I know we like to say for the Mariners that we don't have to stress, but that's because there's 162 games.
Right.
And we are mindful that every sports league doesn't have
I want to say like
162 games.
Okay, 44.
See, you go on a 20-game losing streak in the WNBA and it's over.
And that just expanded this year. It was 40.
And NBA is like 80.
Yeah. That
Like
makes sense.
double, yeah.
86, I think, or something.
See, starting slow could really fuck you up.
Right. Now that's a hole that you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a hole.
Now that's a hole. Hey, yo. But the top scorers are Dom Malonga. She's been killing it. She's the center. Jade Melbourne, Flage, and Natisha Heidemann. So the game, they're really fun to watch. I feel like I've actually been watching their away games on TV, which I'm like, who am I becoming?
No, seriously.
Everybody watches women's sports. But they just look like they're still trying to work on their chemistry
Yeah.
and like figure it all out. I mean, that's a young core. I'm not really that surprised. They'll get it figured out. I'm not really too worried about the
Longevity.
trajectory
Trajectory.
of the storm. There you go. Bingo.
Yeah.
There you
See,
go.
before it was just like caffeine.
Right.
Now we're in and things are starting to...
This is the longest home stretch that they have the entire season. So get to a game. They are home this Wednesday, this Friday, and then Sunday.
Oh.
So no excuses. And the Mariners are gone this weekend. So everybody go to Climate Pledge.
Okay.
Let's go.
I can't, but yeah.
Okay. Do we need to discuss this off air?
Yeah.
Subscribe to our exclusive content.
Content on Patreon.
Psych. Maybe one day.
Psych, OnlyFans. Okay.
We'll do an episode with our yiddies out. Psych. I'm
Shaking up the game.
shaking. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Y'all already
No,
tuned out
literally,
by
my
now.
dad's going to call me tomorrow and be like, girl.
They tune out. They last like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, I don't know, though. My parents, like, listen to it together, though, during their car rides. So
They're
it's
making dinner at home.
probably even worse. You know, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey.
And if you don't hear this, I'll know.
Okay, well, thanks again for tuning in for another episode. We will be back next week.
We will
Same.
also have exciting news soon on dates for
correct.
for the upcoming Shaking Up the Game events. We have a few
Yeah.
exciting meetings this week, and those dates will be locked in. But we're gonna be doing a sports trivia, a Mariners pregame tailgate party on Occidental, all things hosted by Shaking Up the Game.
And maybe somebody else involved in
Yeah.
both of those, actually.
Yeah,
Which will be fun.
two other sporty folks.
Yeah, I'm
We get to
excited
meet
to announce
y'all in
those.
person.
I feel like we haven't done an event since last year.
We actually didn't, and I had a memory today or yesterday that we had our launch party for this podcast 2 years ago.
Oh my god!
So we're due.
guys.
Yeah.
we are definitely due. And we've had a couple people reach out and be like, "Are you guys gonna do any events?"
Yeah, because our
which makes me excited because we have so many more new
totally,
followers.
it's
and
gonna
met
make
some new
more
people.
sense
It'd be so fun to meet everyone
because
and,
our episode that came out 2 years ago was after our launch party, and you had a concussion because you fell in Bellevue. Because after
I did not fall. My boyfriend dropped me.
Yeah, after we had a launch party, we went out to celebrate the planning of the launch party.
Correct.
And we took it far.
I took it to the dome.
Yep. And then Ari thought she could jump on her boyfriend's back and do piggybacks, you know, because piggybacking is a new thing.
Yep.
in sports and outside of sports.
And
you
nope,
know.
I'm too fat. He dropped me. Up to the concrete we go. And that's a wrap, folks.
Yeah. See you guys next week.
See you next week.
Love y'all. XOXO. Shakers.